Yeah, last time we finished the business with Corgan and Edwin, their personal quests. At least, I think we finished up Corgan's. Edwin is just getting started. He gained access to the Nether Scroll. No idea what the Viconia's quest line is. Anyway, we're sort of thinking about what to do next. I think we're going to do a little bit of cleanup job in the Copper Coronet. Talk to Latin.
Well, hello to you.
I don't recall seeing your face in here before. Strangers aren't exactly welcome in these parts. Hmm. And let's not remain strangers. I'm Corgan. Hmm. Yes, well, I am a lieutenant, proprietor of the Copper Coronet, if you will. Hmm. Welcome. Hmm. I'm looking to dispose of some coin. Any ideas on how to spend it? Hmm. Coin is always welcome. You will find the Copper Coronet able to fulfill your needs, whether drink, rest, or other sort of entertainment. Hmm. Other sorts of entertainment? What are you talking about?
Oh, one is always able to provide entertainment.
Hmm. Things like companionship, perhaps, or gambling on battles and other things. Hmm. What sort of other things are you referring to? I am interested. Hmm. Nay, why should I trust you? You look like trouble. I have no need of trouble here. We have to clearly pay an entrance fee, so usually, unless it's some kind of crazy sum, it's better to just spend the large sum. So perhaps 200 gold will improve my appearance. Hmm. Hmm. Very well. You look like one who might appreciate such entertainments. There is more to my little place than meets the eye. Dee 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 dee. Go over to the fellow by the door on the far wall and tell him I said to let you in. Talk to Frankie or perhaps Madame Nin if you wish to partake and enjoy. Hmm. I would enjoy partaking, as he puts it. I were the pleasure to be found here, but ye seem nae the type for it, to being yellow and such. Oh, ooh, that's a burn right there. Okay, Lord Jirdan.
You there. I would have a word with you. I am called Lord Jirdan Firecrag, and I bid you stand a moment and hear what I offer. Word has come to me of your actions. I see you as capable and headstrong, with the ability to handle whatever is thrown at you. Just the type of creature that I am looking for.
You've done your research well. What do you need of me? Certainly, you have to understand that these are dangerous times, and that extreme measures are often called for. That is why I have need of you. I am lord of a community outside of Katla, and while I provide for my people as best that I can, there are some things I cannot do. Battle is not my strong point. There are marauders, horrid ogres and trolls that must be destroyed with fire, or they regenerate. I need a firm hand to push them back. I need you, Thule. I offer a grand sum, worthy of a man of your stature. I offer 10,000 gold if you can free my land of this scourge. It is a fortune, you will agree. Yeah, you have a deal. Where are your lands and when should I go? Good. There really was no other choice to make. I will direct you to the place you are to go. Do not tarry too long, there are people's lives at stake. I have no doubt your service will be exemplary. If all goes well, we shall all receive exactly what we deserve. My lands are on your map. The Windspear Hills await. This is a very suspect offer. One thing, 10,000 gold for killing ogres and trolls is a lot of money. So, and he's not paying it up front, so it's just a promise at this stage. 2. We shall all receive exactly what we deserve. It's like someone rubbing in your face in it without directly going out to say it. Something you'd say to another person you're about to screw over without you couldn't help yourself but to say that. You couldn't resist the temptation. You have to sort of say you have to sort of jab at him a little bit. So it's although I don't know Lord Bearden Crack, so and he didn't exactly hunt me down, but it was an offer to me. Word has come to me of your action. Yeah, it's definitely looking for me, so it's another warning sign. A lot of money, specifically job for me. We all receive exactly what we deserve. So we're very skeptical about this, but it opens up Windspear Hills for us, so I don't give a shit if it's a trap or not.
Will none of you people listen? Anyone! I've helped your kind. Now why won't you help me?
Nalia. You there. You look like you've killed before. Are you mercenaries? Capable mercenaries? No offense, but I need some help and it requires a harsh touch. Hmm. I can handle myself pretty well. Why don't you just tell me what's wrong? I need a strong hand to help me. My land is under siege, and none of this rabble will aid me. And after all I've done for their kind too. Please, can you assist me? Yeah, this seems to be going around a bit, the land under threat. So who are we to be fighting and why are they attacking your land? There's no time. I only hope that the attackers have not made it inside. If they have, it if they have reached the inner courtyard, they will be hard to rout. Okay, this is clearly a bullshit reason because we are attacked by giants. That's how long it took for me to say who's exactly attacking. It's it's not a it's not some time consuming activity. It's a sentence. That's how long it takes to explain. So she's hiding something. I will tell you what secrets I can. Perhaps you will be able to sneak in and attack from a more vulnerable spot. I hope Father is alright. He would not leave. Should I travel with you? I spent a few weeks slumming, and I'm quite capable of opening the odd lock. I had to pick 3 just to get out of the main keep. Auntie doesn't like me leaving at night, but how else can I donate to the poor and not be noticed? They have pride too, and I really shouldn't be seen with them. So she's a noble who wants to aid the poor, but doesn't want to really be associated with the poor. A joinable character. She's like Imoen, but only worse. She's she's yeah, she's a poor man's version of Imoen. Basically has weaker thieving skills and is a mage, and is dual class in a way that she'll be getting mage levels only after this. I think she's neutral too, so she sort of looks like mine too. She really is. She really is a copy in many ways, almost identical. But she has, I think, 1 or 2 less thief levels. So the problem being there that her thieving skills are not quite up to the task, and the difference in XP spent to the thieving profession is like probably tens of thousands of points, which are not going to make any kind of difference as far as how high on the mage ladder you can climb. So it's she will never be as good as Immun, but she's available now when Immun is not. So I don't think I need an extra hand right now. I will meet you there if you point the way. Very well, but if you reconsider, I've always wanted to travel. You help other people often. I really like helping the less fortunate. I am told they work so hard. Oh, this be a fine one. Us proud with nary a nick of sense in her bloody head. Help others, is it? Well, help me, lass, by keeping your mouth shut, and I'll be pleased enough. I will meet you at my land. I will mark it on your map. We had best gather south of the keep, so we are not spotted. Please be quick. Oh. The Arnie's Keep and Windspear Hills. There's 2 major areas at least that we want to unlock. One would be Trade Meet, and one would be Umar Hills. Tiana. Bouncer. Minsk. Animan is, I think, a fighter cleric. Neutral. Uh, he's, I guess, more or less interesting, and I think a romance option for female main characters. Depending on what choices you make in his personal quest line, I think he can be turned to either lawful good or some kind of a, if not evil, some kind of a neutral class.
Strangers, perhaps you have more courage than the worms that frequent this pit of corruption. I am Anomen, warrior priest of Helm. What is your name?
I'm Corgan. It's a pleasure to meet you. Well met. Speak then. Is your heart filled with courage, or be it steeped in cowardice? You must excuse me, warrior. I haven't the time to speak with you. So be it. If you seek to right the wrongs of this blighted land, then I am the man you should choose to speak. Methinks I shall still be here searching in vain for adventures of merit. Shimo. Okay, that's not what we came here. We need to talk to the bouncer so we can get to the back room.
Declare yourself.
Lieutenant is letting you into the back, eh? That's just fine. Be no trouble and I won't have to break your head, aye?
Eddie, citizen.
You're welcome to enjoy the exclusive entertainments offered by the Coronet. Feel free to look around. There's, I think, 3 kinds of entertainment.
I have been watching you for a time as we travel. You have a pleasing look about you, I think. The sort of musculature that does make a woman swoon with desire.
Truly, you find me desirable, do you? Perhaps. What do you think of Viconia, Does her ebony glow spur lustful thoughts? Does her sharp beauty give you singular twinges of desire? Hmm. Uh. Uh. Yep. It's not a matter of do I think she is beautiful or not. It's a matter of where do I want to take this. I'm guessing I don't have any objections to our romance with Viconia, and it would open up more dialogue, I suppose. Quite sure where it ends up going. And not, you can also fail the romances, so if you don't pick the correct options, it can go wrong pretty fast. I think I'll go with the. I think you're the most exotic creature I have ever laid my eyes upon. That is good to know. Not that I would deign to lie with a dog such as you, lowly male. Now turn your eyes. My skin crawls from your attentions. That her reaction means nothing. That's a reaction of a typical reaction, I guess, of a drow who live in drow society. Female drow. Males are to be used. There are certain, in the sense, there's no emotional connections or relationships of any kind. It's physical only, and if the woman basically wants it, it's pretty much a done deal at that point. Refusing would be can lead you to, depending on the person, even to death. So Yarin. No,
I trust all is well.
I must say, some days I do surely miss me adventuring and thieving days. They were good to me then. The best pickpocket ever is retired. Okay. Oops. What is this? Gloves of pickpocketing, plus 20% bonus to pickpocketing. Might as well take it. What's our pickpocketing? 50. Huh, it's higher than I thought. Anyway, I doubt we'll be doing much pickpocketing. It's mainly a good way to pick fights in this game.
Me and later I'll split your gut open.
What do you require?
Yes.
Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just here to steal all your stuff. Ooh.
Eh?
Linus.
I need a swig some strong
Ah!
dwarven ale.
Oh, pardon me. I thought you were the bloody ghost again. Again? You have been visited by a ghost before? Unfortunately, ghost is sometimes haunting me. Terrible, frightening thing that is. Why would a ghost be haunting you? Oh, I don't know. Can't say for sure. Excuse me, but this does be me private room. Could you please leave? I'll go where I want when I want. Alright, alright. I'll not upset ye. Just don't expect me to spend all day blabbing with ye.
Barker fine.
So, I guess... Madam Nin. Can I hire prostitutes here?
Are you interested in some thrills, darling?
Greetings, my lord. I am Madam Nin, and I am here to ensure you are pleasantly accompanied. Are you interested in companionship, my lord? Okay, we have an option. No, ask for price. I'm leaving. Okay, this is Corgan talking. I suppose I am. How does one go about arranging this? Excellent. This is Kirstia, and she will accompany you to your room, my lord. You may speak with her further there, as you wish.
Hey, sexy. Do you want to take a look at me ditties?
It's a dwarven female, I suppose. I will show you to your room, my lord. Please follow me.
What gives? I best be paid well for this.
Someone already here, though.
Hey, sexy. Do you want to take a look at me ditties?
I hope your room pleases you, my lord. And I hope that I please you as well. Do you wish to spend the night? Yes, I think I would like that. Here's my 50 gold. As you wish, my lord. I hope my companionship will please you. So, fade to black sort of crap with no consequences.
Be quick with it.
Total waste of time. Then
I've killed for
it's
this.
I don't mind that though. It's if you want to roleplay, it would make a lot of sense to for an adventuring party basically to visit the local whorehouse. Simply because, especially if you don't have any ongoing romances in the group, because realistically, I think
Put me
such a
away
thing is
in any
mainly
decision I'd make.
skipped over.
Yes, very
Similarly,
well.
like sexual encounters are often usually just skipped over. It's not like they wouldn't happen. It's just, especially video game makers don't want to go there. If that's not what the game's about, they don't want to get involved in
Yaks,
that
I'll
shit.
do as you tell. But only if there be a good amount of
If you
coin.
handle things badly there, you can always get a lot of bad publicity. I think this type of thing is pretty harmless anyway. No one gives a shit about it if nothing happens. There's not even any kind of dialogue really. So it's might as well not exist. Chris.
Hello there.
Hmm? You should probably talk to Rumi here, okay?
Wife's been getting prickly on me eyes.
Oh there, do you know if my shrew of a wife is out in the tavern still looking for me? I have no idea. Oh well, if you do see her about, be a sport and don't say anything to her. She'll never find us back here, will she, my sweet little pumpkin? No, never. Is his wife actually here? Are you the boy wife then?
You! Have you seen my husband? I know he's in here somewhere!
Uh, who might I ask is your husband? Rumar? Lord Rumar, you know who I'm talking about. Everyone here knows who I'm talking about. He's meeting her here again. Rumar's around here somewhere. No one will tell me where he is. But I'll get him. And his cheap slattern too. You hear that, Rumar? I will get you for this. I met him in the back rooms with the escorts. What? Back rooms? You let me into these back rooms this instant. Yes, ma'am. Right away, ma'am. That character has a wonderful voice.
Rumor! Rumor!
Darling?
Don't you darling me! You will come home with me this very instant!
Yes, dear.
No, you can't have him. He's mine.
One more word out of you, you wench, and it'll be your last. Wench, wench, listen here, you old harpy. Harpy. That's it. Girls, ladies, don't fight. Ooh, it's a fight to the death. Excellent. Yes, yes. This pleases
Wife's
me.
been getting prickly on me eyes.
Tiara, my wife, you fought for me. You're damned right I did. Oh, darling, I'm so sorry. Let's go home, alright, sweetums? Well, for his own safety, this probably makes a lot of sense. If your significant others are just knifed away someone else who was who you were with, you probably shouldn't be picking a fight at that time. Just go with the flow for a while at least. I would say the threshold of more stabbings occurring is pretty low at that point, so Frankie. Why, hello to you, dear customers. Welcome to the pit. Do you have animal fights back here then? Better than that. Here we have the very best in live entertainment. Actual combat between man and beast, presented for your viewing pleasure. Witness as the Coronet's own gladiators fight for their lives in the pit. Feel free to join the nobles in the viewing balcony above, my lady. Oh, thank you. As you wish, my lady. To witness bloodshed brings a rush to those who do not indulge themselves. They flatten their egos upon the sweat of their captives, a practice my own people enjoy far too much. There's nothing wrong with a good and bloody fight. Your clan ringing their cries to the roof of your support. I've heard of the entertainment here. I never seen it for myself. Okay, are we going to see the fight or not?
By my blood, I possess the right.
I say, get me a chilled glass, servant. I grow rather warm in here.
Soon's patience, not another one.
You are one of the fighters, aren't you? Well, I think I'll place my money on Hendak. He's got a good reputation, at least.
If I may have your attention once again, gentlefolk of Athkatla, Leitenan is proud to provide for your amusement once again. Bring your attention to the pit as we see two combatants fighting for their very lives. I trust all bets have been placed. Very well. Begin.
I will not fight. This is inhuman. How can you suffer this to continue? How can you?
You will fight because you are a slave and you have been told to fight. Refuse and be devoured for the amusement of our guests.
The gladiator has no chance. That's a troll he's fighting against. They'll regenerate quite fast. No, they don't really gain hit points fast. What they do is, once you kill them, you have about maybe, let's say, 5 to 10 seconds time to finish the corpse with acid or fire, or they'll spring back in full health.
I am yours to command.
Eh? Abyss be
What
paid
is my
well
task?
for this.
Done.
Madrak Cave.
Well met and welcome.
All I can think of is those slaves in the pit. What was that gorgeous one's name? Hendak.
Be merry, friend.
This is the pleasure room. You're welcome to join us, or sleep for a while. We all end up asleep here eventually.
Bark your order. Have killed for less.
Okay, that's the back rooms. Entrance to the sewers. Another entrance to the sewer system. I'm not particularly interested in that, at least yet. The sewer system in this game isn't all that extensive. It's not a sewer network that goes all around the city that connects different areas. The sewer system of one area is totally separate from the sewer systems others, and I think there's like 2 sewer systems, so most of the town does not have a sewer under it.
Declare yourself.
You, what are you doing down here? This is a restricted area. Leave immediately or face the consequences. What's going on down here? What are all these cells? I warned you, fool! Guards! Intruders!
I'll test your metal with cold steel. I'll test your metal with cold steel.
Okay, good for
Shaw
you.
guides my hand. I shall feel
Let's see what
mercy
you're
for those
good
who oppose
for.
us.
Die.
Every time you hear a Vesi, Malia, trouble is coming your way.
Have you nothing else to do but bother me?
Be quick with it.
Total overkill for this type of enemy.
What do you want, groundling? Aye, that be sounding right.
Don't
As you
block
Victory
them,
shall be
you
destiny
some
awaits.
son of a bitch.
Jacques, now not her.
Yes, master. What should I fetch now?
Disrupt him, you dumb son of a bitch.
Me axe be bloody wry. I'll do as you wish. For now.
Yeah, these guys are pretty weak. Hinda.
A moment, friend. You are obviously not aligned with our captors. Might I know your name?
My name is Thule, and I'm certainly not aligned with Lieutenant and his men. Who are you? I am Hendak, a proud warrior from the north, until my capture by slavers. I have been imprisoned longer than any of these men and survived, though only barely. He could nay be that great a warrior if he were captured, I think. I have done what I can to aid these other slaves and keep them living through the battles that Lieutenant puts on to amuse his noble friends.
I beg of you, please free us!
I have never begged before, and yet I do it now so I might wreak vengeance on Lieutenant and end his sick and twisted enterprise. I don't personally, as my character, care. I think I'll attempt to free you, yes. I truly hope that you will be able to, friend. The Beastmaster has the key to our cells. If you get the key from him, we will be able to escape. I'll give it a try. May the gods aid your task. Would that I could help, but I shall have to be content with the hope that Lieutenant will feel the cold swiftness of my blade.
And later I'll split your gut open. Bark your roar, aye. The dwarf will not do it.
You can do nothing but die! Ha! Fear me!
I haven't seen a winter wolf in a long time.
Yes, Abil?
Yes.
What gives? Be quick with fire. What do you want, Graf? Best be paid well for this. Me axe. I've killed for less.
Well, let's meet
eh?
this
If they
Beastmaster.
made the decision I'd make.
I trust all is well.
Well, I don't recognize you. Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am. Who are you? I am the keeper of the creatures that fight in the pit. My wild ones do well. Our record is excellent, especially my lovely Tabitha here. Isn't that right, my precious? But I'm afraid your smell will upset my darling Tabitha, so you are going to have to leave now. Do not attempt to order me around, elf, or you will anger me. Ah, I have had enough of your insolence. It is time to feed my Tabitha anyway. Come, open the cages. Attack!
Bark your order. I'll do as you tell. But only if
No mercy for those who oppose us!
see another
I don't think they have a way to even harm the air fire elemental. So as long as it's alive, they're pretty much unable to do anything. Oops, and it disappeared. Oops, 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 oops.
Be quick with it.
I am you as you desire.
Okay, we killed Tabitha.
What is it? Yes, yes, I see. Your worthless lives end here!
One growling.
Holy crap. Fighting against a grizzly bear? It's not a good idea. Yep. Holy crap, we're taking damage.
Get me some healing, you blasted fool!
Ultraman!
Now! Next swing!
Maybe I shouldn't take too much risk with the lives of our warriors anymore.
If that is your will.
The axe be bloody ready! Abyss be paid well for this. Bark your orders already.
Go bother someone else.
I've killed for less.
Minotaur.
Victory shall be ours.
Are you a normal
You know
Minotaur
this.
or not?
Be quick with it.
Hard
Aye,
to
that
say.
be sounded right.
Probably a normal one. It shouldn't be too tough to take down. Ooh, I'm taking the normal axe. Just in case we want to use a normal weapon against some kind of wizard that protects itself from magical weapons. Magical bow. Inadequate strength. Stone to flesh. Twig bow. 3 shots per round. Plus 1 bow. That is excellent. That is fantastic in fact.
What do you want, Grandly?
That's a drastic
Aye,
increase in our
I'll do as you
ability to
wish.
do range damage with the thief. I think we normally get like a single attack. The bow might get more, but we're certainly not you having 3 attacks at the moment. So it's at the minimum 1 extra attack, probably closer to 2.
I'm busy, okay? I'm busy.
The axe be on later on.
You have the key! You have it! Thank the gods!
And thank you truly, my friend, for what you have done.
We are free, my brothers! Go now and free the women! Hendak will strike his blade into the heart of our so-called owner, so that he shall never trouble you again. Go and savor your freedom!
Praise be, we are free! Free at last!
Thank you again, my friends. Now, 'tis the task of killing that fiend Leighton. Assist me if you wish. Otherwise, stand and watch the vengeance of Hendak be fulfilled.
Run! Run! The slaves have escaped!
Ah! Run for your lives! They'll kill us for certain!
I'll test your
Here!
Where the hell are you going?
I'll test your metal with cold steel!
Yeah, good luck with that.
You can do nothing but die!
I think our attack speed with the bow is pretty much 3 times what it used to be. Might not be quite that, but it's very close.
Your chatter is starting to wear on me nerves. I'll test your metal with...
No mercy for those who oppose us!
I'll test your metal with... A dangerous mistake.
What? Hendak? You ignorant, barbaric slave! You're behind all of this chaos, aren't you? I'll take it out of your hide.
That name sort of sounds like Professor Farnsworth.
Enough, fiend. You no longer own me. And I'll ensure that you no longer claim ownership over any other as well. I've survived your hellish fighting pit for years. You are no match for me.
We shall see.
Lil Alul! For Shah!
There. It's finally over, Leighton. All the years of cruel and evil acts that you have committed for nothing more than coins in your pocket. Burn in the abyss, fiend! I owe you my thanks once again.
As to all those who have freed, I intend to take this place as payment for my slavery, to ensure it is never used as such again. We got 50,000 experience and lost an item. I wish I did not have to ask, but there is one more task that needs doing. The slavers remain at large within Athkatla, hidden at their base here in the slums. They have many children, yet that they retain as slaves. I would ask of you to rid the city of this infestation once and for all. Well, we can at least promise to do it. I knew you would not let me down. The compound is not far from here. A dry docked boat just across the way on the east side of the slum. It may be risky to approach openly. There was talk of a secret passage to the sewer connecting the Coronet to the slaver base, but I do not know where it might be. I know nothing of the defenses of the place inside, however. My stay there was brief and very long ago. And we'll visit there. Good fortune to you, my friend. Yeah, please stop the combat music. Oh, what do you have? Looks like jewels. I could use some jewels. Ooh. Oh, interesting stuff. It looks like death fog. All animal life not immune to acid suffers 8 points of damage for each round they are exposed to the vapors of the death fog. Death fog will also instantly kill all summoned creatures regardless of hit dice or immunities. Summon Nishru. Nishru is interesting. Nishru is completely immune to magic, except for the death spell. Magic will actually heal this creature, but it doesn't do physical damage. What it does is it sucks out spells from mages. So you lose your memorized spells. You don't permanently lose them, but for that day you can't cast them anymore. So throwing one of those against a wizard, the wizard probably doesn't have, because the wizard follows a sort of an AI script. It might not be able to utilize spells effectively to get rid of the Nishru, and it can drain it dry from spells. So basically, you have a very weak, poor melee character waiting for you after the Nishru is done. At the least, the spell strain are from the highest level first. So at the very least, he'll be severely weakened as far as his available spells are concerned. Yes, I need to talk to the fat man. See if he's gotten the new equipment.
I gotta stop dipping into me own ale.
Hendak has promised us a discount. I'd like to see what you have on tap here. Does he have new equipment now? Yes, Blade of the Roses, +3. +3 weapon for only 8,400. We can't afford that, but it's still available. Charisma +2. It's a terrible weapon for us. Charisma is useful for mainly, I think, bards, but it's really important for sorcerers. I'm sure other classes can benefit from it, but it's not really their primary concern. Mauler's Arm increases wielder's strength to 18. This would be very good for Biconia. It's not a huge boost, we can boost strength in other ways too, but it's a weapon she's proficient in using. It's +2 and it would give us strength bonus. It's only 4,200, so we could afford it. The Sleeper. Any human or demi-human, excluding elves, hit by the Sleeper must save versus poison with a +4 bonus or fall asleep for 18 seconds. +2 Morningstar Flail. It's a slaver's weapon. Light crossbow speed. 1 extra attack per round, +1 bow. Sling of Seeking. Ooh. Oh. You're, well, +2 points of missile damage plus strength bonus. Although the sling is magical, giving it a bonus to hit and damage, it is capable of inflicting strength damage due to its design, not magic. So high strength, this would be a great, absolutely fantastic range weapon for high strength range specialist. Because a lot of problems resulting in focusing on range weapons is that the ammunition determines damage bonuses. With this, the weapon determines allows you to add strength bonuses to the damage. So that would be a much higher damage weapon than normal ones, I guess. Battle Axe +3, Stone Fire. +3 Battle Axe, 2 points of fire damage to the targets. We could afford it. Ooh, Azure Edge. We can't use this, but why? It's another +3 axe. It's not usable by any neutral or evil character. And yeah, that's a shame. It's a thrown axe that can be used in melee, but it's a 1 to 6 plus 4 extra damage to undead, plus they must make a saving throw versus death at -4 penalty or be utterly destroyed. So this is insanely powerful axe versus undead. But it's totally out of our reach. More to the point, +3 battle axe stonefire. We'll have to buy it. It's a good axe for him. It's actually a little bit better than I initially thought. The fire damage is very welcome because fire damage kills trolls, so we don't have to have special spells or other things prepared in store for them. We can just use the axe. Good selection of spells. Fire arrows, acid arrows, chain lightning, spell turning, cacophene, spell sequencer. These are great spells, but we don't actually afford them. Incendiary cloud, prismatic spray. Ooh, incendiary cloud. This is fantastic. Yeah, 1 to 4 points of damage per level. It sounds not that interesting, but the thing is, there's no cap on that. So that's a lot of fire damage that can potentially be put out at higher levels. Simulacrum, summon Efreeti. I'm selling the Book of Kaza. Maybe you could hold it somewhere and get something special out of it. I don't care. I'm not selling all the gems. I'm sort of holding on to at least some of them. I'm not sure if I should hold on to the emeralds. Okay. Anyway, we achieved what we wanted to achieve, so. +3 axe helps with hitting too. It helps with extra damage, but +2 fire damage to the target. So very, very, very good upgrade for us. And now we're more or less free to do whatever we feel like. We'll probably want to go after something bigger. It might be inside the city or outside. That hardly matters. I'd like to unlock the couple of 2 areas that would be available to us. One of them is hard to miss, the trade meet one, but I think the Umar Hills one is much harder to miss out, at least for some time. We need to find a child here, I think, in the central area somewhere.
Be merry, friend.
Nadine? No, we don't. There are a couple of different roads that lead to Umar Hills. This talking to him is also one of them. Greetings, you are known to me, or your deeds are known to those I serve. I think I should introduce myself. I am Medine. I represent one of the masters of Athkatla, or Order of the Cowled Wizards. He seeks to employ you in a matter of some urgency. And what matter is that? Matter is most sensitive. I have been given little knowledge of it. Tulgarius, the one whom I speak for, is eager to meet you and discuss the matter. How do I go about meeting this Tulgarius? He will be most pleased. Hester Tulgarius can be found in the government building behind you. You may go within. Do not tarry over long, my friend. Yeah, we'll do it this way. It's not a big problem anyway. I have an offer, yeah, little boy. And we're gonna head that way anyway. The council building doesn't, or the government building doesn't contain too much. I think you can buy the magical license. There's the head of the guards who you can return bounties to. Maybe something else. Not really sure. And Tulgarius.
I best be paid well for
There are
this.
a lot of named people here, but they don't lead to anything. They just have a generic item they can talk with you, and that's it.
I am one of the few who are chosen.
Yes, I do see Medine has proven to be his faithful self. How are you, my dwarven mercenary? Are you up to the task Medine has recruited you for? I be up to any task, wizard, but if there be convincing to be done, you'd best convince me comrade here, Thule. It be his decision whether we take your job or nay. Truly, a more tempered attitude than I expected from you, dwarf. The advantages of serving the Cloud Wizard should be plain for anyone to see. Perhaps Medina has let slip a little of what this is about? No? Hmm. Well, yes, I do have something I would like you very much to do, if you'd care to hear it. I'm here now, so you might as well tell me what you would have of me. This is a sensitive matter, and I cannot tell all to every curious soul. I must have your commitment that you agree to this task. Do not be a fool, Thule. These mages will hold you to a commitment regardless of what they want. We do not need them or their machinations. Blast and bloody tarnations! I should have known that the wizard would demand such. It'd be up to ye, Thule, but I for one would rather kick his arse than kiss it. So what do you say then, hmm? Agree to the task and I shall tell you all you need to know. I'll agree to it. I don't particularly have any interest in holding on to it. Because the agreement happens before we even know what to do. So I don't value that the agreement really binds us all that much. A binding agreement for me would be if both sides lay out openly what it's all about and then I agree. Then I would be very strongly would attempt to stick to that agreement. An agreement that basically you have to make blindly, I would sort of equate to signing my name on an empty paper. It's in no way binding to me what you happen to write there afterwards. I never really agreed to it. Technically, I might have, but I don't feel any compulsion to stick to that. If you want to enforce that, I'm more than happy to kill you after that. So, if that's the way it must be, so be it. You have my agreement. Excellent. Your agreement means that the cult wizards shall hold you to your word. This matter must be handled with discretion and expediency. There is something that has been plaguing us for more than a week now, and has become quite alarming. You know of the prevailing attitude against magic here in Arm, yes? Well, amongst some it is even worse than that. A burning, palpable hatred. One particular man here in Atkatla has murdered 2 of our number in cold blood. He's currently in hiding and we need you to track the fellow down. Okay, this is clearly not what it seems, because otherwise there would be no point in having me to agree before the details come out. You're basically a bounty for a murderer, seems simple enough. We have been unable to do so, much to our frustration. How the wizards cannot be assaulted without repercussions, or it will lead to serious problems. That sort of would help to explain it, but I don't think so, not really. So who is this murderer then, and how am I supposed to track down when you have failed? He is Valagar Korthala, last son of a wealthy family and a true brute. Ask around and you may discover if he is hiding within the city or someplace else. He has a home in the Docks district, or he may have led to Umar Hills. His friends and servants will not speak to us, but they may to you. Very well, I shall track down this murderer and procure him for you. You gave your word, so I expect nothing less. I await the sight of this murderer's body soon. A hunt for a bounty, is it? Pah, I wonder why the wizard gave us so much background. Lies, all of it, I have little doubt. Perhaps if we figure out why they want this man, we'll have more treasure yet. Yeah, sort of have the same line of thinking here. This clearly is not all of it. So we might profit more if we know what exactly is going on. We don't have to go specifically after the trade meat targets. We get Umar Hills, that's what I want to know. Yeah. He has a home, a house here in the docks. Madagar's home.
It be near the decision I'd make.
We want either a confirmation where his likely location is. The trade meet is not a problem for us because in order to get out of the city you have to go visit the gate section of the town, and the location can be gained there. It depends on your initial class, I guess, determines where Galen Bale sort of directs you to have your first job, and a lot of classes it's to trade me. Turbo.
I'll do as you tell, but only if there be a good amount of coins of it.
Yes. May I help you? You are not a friend of the Master's, are you? Not a friend exactly. I am looking for Valagar, and I was wondering if I might ask you a few questions. Oh my, more people looking for Master Corthala, is it? You are not one of those awful wizards, are you? No, I'm not. Why? Why do you call them awful? The ordeal with the called wizard was just awful. They came here 2 weeks ago demanding to see Master Corthala. I was just shaking in my shoes. I heard them upstairs. They demanded that the master do something, and he refused. I remember poor Master Corthala was so upset. He was shouting, he was. There was a loud crash. Fighting. I was terrified when the wizards came back down the stairs alone. They said Valagar had committed murder and must pay. Master Corthala had slipped away from them. The wizards told me not to say anything. I'm desperate with worry. Do you think the master is all right? I'm not sure, but if the cowled wizards are after him, It is likely that he is in great danger. Are you sure you have no idea where he was gone? No, I have no idea. I really think that this is enough questions. I shall inform the master of your search when he returns, yes? A good day, my lord. I don't mind if I go through some of your stuff here. Just trying to help find your...
I've been thinking a little. I've been thinking of the time I've spent with the Rivel, the humans, and I have found nothing redeeming or worthwhile in them.
You shouldn't judge all humans by the actions of a few. No? Shall I not judge them by the farmer in Berikos? Or by the fanatic who would have burned me alive? Or by the countless peasants who have hunted me? Name me one surface dweller who has treated me with any civility. Well, what about me? You gather fools like moths to a flame, and wander without any knowledge of real experience. What do you know, moronic Jaluk? Now leave me be.
It shall be.
I don't really feel insulted by her actions because
I best be paid well for this.
they're not based on any of my actions.
Yes?
I mean, they're not
Consider it
consequences
done.
to what I've done. She's reacting to her own issues.
What is my task?
So I don't feel she's directing any real hate towards me. She just... maybe she doesn't like the answer. But not in the sense that she thinks I'm a piece of shit or anything. She just finds it uncomfortable. Korthala Tax Notice. This is a tax assessment for one Velagar Korthala. It lists holdings in the city of Athkatla and the capping in the Umar Hills. So
Okay. Aye, that be sound.
if he's not here, he's
don't
very
you wish?
unlikely in the capping then.
And later I'll split your gut open.
Not sure where we'll go. I don't think I want to go after Velagar at this point. Raidmead might be a good place. It's an actual other village or city, so, and as the name implies, there's a lot of trading going on there, so it would be an access to a lot of group of shops for us.
Aye, the dwarf.
Lydian, this is what we want to talk.
What you want?
Oh, hello. Can I help you? Actually, perhaps you can help me. Who are you and what do you mean? I'm a messenger sent by the High Merchant of Trademeat to find someone to help our town. You look like adventurers. You might just be the sort of help we need. What sort of trouble is this town in? What would I be expected to do? The town is under attack by forest animals. High Merchant thinks druids may be responsible, but we haven't the manpower to find them and stop them. Why would druids be attacking Trademeat? I've never even heard of such a thing. Nobody knows why we're attacked. We've done nothing to deserve this. We're not even positive the druids are responsible. They've never done anything like this before. Townsfolk are growing angry, however, and Lord Logan wishes to resolve this before anything unfortunate occurs. Where is this Trademeat? Here, I can show you on your map. You think you might be able to help us? I think I can. I've been known to deal with such things in the past. Excellent. I'll send word to Lord Logan to expect you. Thank you for your assistance. Well, the pay best be bloody well worth it. If I'm to be wandering through the wilderness, hacking away at bears and squirrels and other such beasties. Yeah, I'm sure that squirrels are attacking. Ooh. What is this?
Declare yourself.
Old traveler, what is your business here in Athkatla? I'm a simple merchant. I deal in spices and silks. Spices? Is that a fact? Stand and deliver whilst I search you? No, really, there is no cause for that. I think there is. Here then, is this some of your spices? Why yes, yes they are. Though if you were to think them suspect, would a few gold and a sample turn your eye? Few gold you say? I don't know. I think you will find my spices well worth it. It is especially difficult to acquire lotus petals of such a dark hue, almost black. You've a deal. On your way then. Thank you very much, good sir. Crooked Crane. It's a very small map, and Crooked Crane is a shitty tavern where you can have peasant lodgings only. It does have something interesting though.
I suppose I can extend you my hand, though I'll have to wash it after.
They're breaking up. Tell your neighbors. Olava and Tiro, it finally happened. What are you yelling about, sir? Who are Olava and Tiro? Not from here if you're not excited by my words. Disregard them if they mean nothing to you. I will tell those that do care. Listen, if you will tell. It is not something that should concern an outsider. You are not one of those nosy adventuring types, are you? Don't you go meddling. We don't need any strangers going near those two. The best thing for their families is if they stop seeing each other. Their families are conspiring to keep them apart. Why? You don't know anything about it, and I suggest you keep it that way. We don't want to draw attention to this. It would be a shame to involve the cars in this. They're good kids, just misguided. You stay out of it.
Fine.
So I said, this is the interesting part about this.
On my honor, I await your word.
And this time we are not gonna go ill there. It's a very, well, I think I might be able to reveal it.
What do you require? It shall be.
It should be a very small room.
I am out of sight of others.
With a lich, so.
Consider it done. I will do my best.
And it's the old-fashioned kind of lich where you get the time stops and the meteor showers and the fingers of death and that sort of thing. And since it's such a small area, there isn't all that much we can do. We might be able to just cast... Well, actually we might be able to do it. We have the protection from undead, don't we? And we have you with your normal axe, and your normal axe won't work on a lich. They have a natural immunity to normal weapons, I think. So when they protect themselves against magical weapons, they're basically immune until that protection is removed. Yeah, this might work. It won't be able to detect us, I mean, in any way. It simply cannot react, because it's all its senses are in any way it cannot detect us. It doesn't make sense because surely if you notice that suddenly someone chopped off your arm, for example, even if you can't see anything around and can't detect it, you would still know that something is wrong and you could take precautions, move yourselves, give protections and that sort of thing. So it doesn't make sense.
You'd be near the decision I'd make.
Yeah, you're a leech, I'm not leaving you out. Yeah. For the low price of 1,200, 1,500 gold. It's a free leech kill for you.
Next swing.
One hit and it's down. Yep. 22,000 experience points. An epic battle against a deadly leech.
And the dead.
These kind of items, I don't think you should have ever put them in the game. Ooh,
only if there be a good amount of coins of it.
That's a good grouping of wands. Very nice. What is that? Is that a... Well, it's a rod of something. Terror. Target must make... Ooh. 20% chance that the wielder loses 1 point of charisma permanently, so this is unusable. That's a shitty item description though. There's no mention of it in the actual statistics. It's just mentioned at the bottom there. That's you're very likely to... It's a good stab, so you're very likely to use it. And then wonder at what point, why the fudge is my charisma 3? Ah, that's a shitty thing to do, game. That's a shitty thing to do. Anyway, anything else
What is
here?
my task?
Doesn't look like there are any traps.
Very well.
So, it's a fairly good loot. Totally worth using the protection from undead. A good long sword. Probably a replacement for Arbene's sword. So, if we're lucky, it's another +3 weapon. You know, yeah, I was thinking of buying the +2 strength mace, but it's not a good option. The thing is, the moment I use another weapon or even use a ranged weapon, I'm going to be unable to move at all. Probably I won't be able to use the armor and shield or whatever I'm using at the time. So what I need is probably the strength build. That would be the best one. Yes. Anyway, I think we're done.
I've killed for less.
And a nice new loot from that, and
sounded right.
new areas opened for us. Now they should be all actually be ready for us to travel in. Yeah, 8 hours, 20 hours, 24 hours, 20 hours. Watcher's Keep 20 hours. We're not gonna go to Watcher's Keep. It will be very high level content. So even if we could do it, yeah, it's a bit problematic. The loot we would gain from it would also be of high level, and I'm not sure is it too good for us. Well, that's not important. We'll next time go to trade meet. No, it doesn't matter. It would have been just as good to go anywhere else or go to some of the other areas inside the city. That's not important. They're all challenging in their own ways. Trade meet simply because I want access to more traders. So once we actually start to get those new equipment, extra funds, I have something to spend it on, something useful. So that is why trade